Share with God's people who are in need. Practice hospitality. Romans chapter 12, verse 13. What's up, guys? It's me, Tolu, and I'm back with another video for Talk with T.
Obio, badass.
Yeah, somebody over. Mr. Dempsey over there. Plenty people done the ask. Now we see Baba do the dash. Yeah, the Baba do one for me. Now my life is done. Not because I suffer fast. Not because I pray and fast. No be your show, no be that. I'm watching. Hey, I'm not.
First off, I would like to apologize for the lack of videos for the past couple of weeks. I've just been so swamped with school and sports that I haven't exactly had time to post. So I apologize for all of you who have been waiting for a video. I'm going to try to make more room in my schedule, so make sure that I post at least once a week. So bear with me, please. Today's topic is going to be loneliness. Now, we don't really need a definition for this one because everybody knows what loneliness means. When you're by yourself, you don't really have a companion or a thing with you. But we're going to delve deeper into the term loneliness, especially for people and loneliness. When someone is alone, sometimes they may feel happy being alone. For example, you're in school and the teacher assigns a project and you want to do it alone because you feel that if you're by yourself, you're going to do it the best. And that's understandable. But when loneliness is used in a negative way, that can lead to more serious problems. For example, depression can lead to suicide, can lead to many other things. The thing that's really sad is that there are people out there that are very lonely, but they choose not to show it. It's amazing in a bad way that there are so many people out there who feel lonely. There are people out there who feel like they don't have anyone to turn to. They don't have anyone to call their confidant, their best friend, their friend. They just don't have anybody that they can trust out there. And it's not only because that's how they are, it's just because of past experiences that they've been through. One interesting thing about people who are lonely, it's usually the ones who you expect to be so happy all the time because they have the best friends, the biggest house, the nicest parents, the greatest grades. Everything in their life seems perfect. But that's where we go wrong as people sometimes. We assume that just because someone has a smile on their face and on the inside they're not really crying. We believe that those who joke around a lot and make others happy, we believe that those aren't the people who they can imagine the ones to be at home crying because they feel like they don't have anyone they can call their friend. The person with the biggest smile on their face is also the person who could be going through the biggest pain, but they choose not to show that because they feel that they need to make everyone else happy. They've taken it upon themselves to be the light in the darkness around people. The thing with loneliness, it's not easy to detect. As I said before, the person with the biggest smile also has the biggest pain inside of them. So when the person out there who's smiling all the time, if you notice that their mood changes, or the person who's always joking and the person who's always happy, even if their mood doesn't change, you never know what's really going on with that person. People keep secrets, human beings keep secrets. Nobody really wants others knowing their business like that. Loneliness is not a good feeling. The feeling that you're alone, the feeling that you don't have anyone to talk to, the feeling that you are the only one that will be able to understand something is not a good feeling. I know from experience, it's not a good feeling. With the story that I told you about in one of my previous videos when I was bullied, I was severely harassed by somebody. I felt so lonely in that time. I felt like I had nobody. But I learned from so many great teachers that my biggest companion, I could have the best friends, I could have the nicest parents, I could have so many people, but the biggest companion is God. He's the one that If everyone else in this world deserted you, the people who you would think would never leave you, if they deserted you, He would always be there for you. I know that's hard for people to understand, but it is something that we need to understand. God is always there for you, even when you feel like nobody is. Isaiah chapter 43, verses 1 and 2. I'm not going to read the verses because they are long, I'm not going to lie. But I would encourage all of you out there to go and read those two verses because they are very important. It is basically saying that you should not be afraid of anything because you're not going to go through anything alone. You shouldn't be afraid of a fire. You shouldn't be afraid of enemies trying to battle you because you're not going to be alone. God is going to be there with you. And that's so amazing about God. Even if we're just so afraid to ask Him, or even if we just don't know Him, we don't speak to Him, He's not going to let us go through anything alone. We may not be believers, we may be believers. He will not let us go through anything alone. No matter what hardships you face, no matter what troubles you've been through, no matter how deep that black hole is that you're in, that God is always there with you. That God is always there holding you. He's always there as your companion. He's there as your best friend. He's going to be there no matter what. Even if you don't want Him there, He's going to be there because that's the kind of God that He is. He doesn't desert us. He doesn't turn His back on us. He won't leave us. He's going to be by us. He's going to stick by us. He's going to go with us in any way that we need Him to go. He's going to go with us. He's going to protect us. And He's going to favor us. And He's going to help us in anything that we need. So what am I trying to say? Yes, loneliness is a very important thing to deal with because nobody in this world should feel lonely. Nobody should feel like they don't have a confidant or a friend. So I would encourage everybody out there to go and just start treating everyone, no matter how much you may not like them, treat them with kindness and be nice to them because you don't know what people are going through. They might seem annoying, but you don't know what's going on in their home. They might seem so happy, you don't know what's going on in their life. I would just encourage everybody out there to just go and be a kind and loving person to everybody they meet because it is very important. I hope I was able to speak to someone today and I was able to help someone today. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Any feedback is appreciated. Remember, Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. Have a blessed day. Bye.